Hey, what's up, ecosystem? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel, the car shipping business channel. My name is Jay. I'm your host. You know, my goal every Tuesday night is to bring you another trade show level business presentation to you wherever you are, because your automotive business deserves the latest in transportation news. And if you're busy, I know you are, you can skip ahead. In a few minutes, I'm going to give the show lineup, and then you'll know what to expect. If you're watching on demand, you can click on the time codes in the video description below, jump to the parts that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a comment, a like, a share, tell your friends. Thanks for watching ATI. What are you doing with your social media? Can you grow automotive business with social media, or is it just something the kids are doing? Maybe you share a couple pictures, but where do you get your news? Where do you get your information? You watch competitors, business trends, information. How much time do you spend on your device? Well, tonight we have Tim Bartz, hashtag FordVideoGuy, internet manager at McArthur Ford, uses social media so much he has his own hashtag. We also have Joe Bercari of Midwestern Car Carriers with us, and of course Thompson of Cars on the Move. So please join the live chat. Ask your questions, share your thoughts, grow your business, because it's Tuesday nights live on Auto Transport Intel. I'm Jay, your host. Welcome back to the show. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Auto Transport Intel. It's Tuesday nights live on the Car Shipping Business Channel. My name is Jay. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight and saying hello in the live chat. Oh, you know, I just realized. Oh, it's already all on the screen. I want you to feel welcome. Please do jump in the live chat. We got industry news coming up. We got Ty coming up in 40 minutes. We got Tim Bartz, he's coming on. He's the internet manager at McArthur Ford, hashtag FordVideoGuy. And then Joe Bercari, Midwestern Car Carriers, he's going to join us as well. Well, that went a lot faster than usual. So maybe, interesting, maybe that was a lucky break. Because I got to shave off time somewhere. I've got so much industry news that we got to get to it. So I'll tell you what. We got the hello live chat coming up. Please do say hello in the live chat. Please do help us out. Leave a like. Thank you so much. Click share, click copy, grab that YouTube video link. Also, you can, down below, there's a plus save. You can click plus to save this to your watch list. You may not have time to watch it now. Check it out later. Don't forget to go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up. Become an ATI insider and talk to Ty. Ty is live in Detroit right now, so that's going to get interesting. Here we go. I'll tell you what, stick around right after this. We're going to go into the live chat, say hello. We'll be right back.
You must be exhausted worrying about delivering on the daily schedule, making sure everyone knows where to find the cars they need, knowing exactly where and when the cars need to go, and ensuring customers will get them on time. ViLOG uses the most advanced technologies to ease your worries. It shows you where each and every car is and tracks their entire delivery process from start to finish. ViLOG can also help optimize your logistics and processes. It can even notify you in real time of any vehicle exceptions. And the best part is, you can start immediately with no setup required. ViLOG is a ready-to-use service available on the web and mobile phone. You can get started today at ViLOG.io.
What are you having trouble tracking? OEM, auction, dealer, carrier, rail, port, ro-ro, fleet, ViLOG Virtual Asset Tracking Solutions helps you manage vehicles in real time. Visit ViLOG.io to learn more. Let's go into the live chat. And I see, by the way, mic check 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that already. Thank you so much for ringing the cowbell. Ty, Cars on the Move, ATI, Diamond Hands to the Moon. Thank you, buddy. I know he's having he's meeting a lot of people in Detroit right now, so we're gonna find out more about that. So thank you so much. For man, that's man. I was gonna say like octopus hands. He's an octopus right now. He's everywhere. And John Cochran, thank you so much for tuning in, being a part of it all, and keeping us posted. I like how John sends us, some information about where he is, what he's hauling. So do that. As I say, camera one, there's free advertising in the live chat. You can advertise your business for free. Now, I appreciate the cowbell and the super chats, but you can share your information. It's right there. This is what we're talking about tonight. How are you using social media to improve business? Right here is a network and a family. If you have a question, if you want to promote your business, there are carriers, there are dispatchers, there are services, tech. We got dealers on tonight. Ty's talking to OEM and Tier 1 and services right now. There is a community here, so share your information. Just do it. Let me go back up to the top here. All right, so Super Dispatch was in here first. Hey, Jai. Hey, Jay, Ty, and the rest of the ATI community. We are live. We're here. We're together. This is a community. Yes, let's have an awesome week. I'm glad you're having an awesome one so far. Ty says, anyone know where I can find a Maverick? That would be here tonight with Tim Bartz, hashtag FordVideoGuy. Kimberly is here. What's going on? Welcome to tonight's live. Please join us in the live chat. Please do. We want you to. We invite you to. Carlos Braxton, ACB Logistics is here. What's going on, Carlos, in the house? Mark is here. What's going on, Mark Grodeke? SuperFlo Systems. We've got Larry coming up. That's in about 20 plus minutes. Larry questions. So get ready. In fact, you want to jump ahead? Do this. Go to dispatchcenter.com/Ask Larry, and you can get a jump on the competition. Win prizes. It is quite a lineup. Thank you so much, Super Dispatch. We're excited about it. It's going to be really interesting because there is a lot happening. On the dealers really have embraced social media. It's amazing. Actually, I got a video coming. I want you to see this video coming up too. I got a service department video to share with you. Ecosystem, what's up, ants? That's really funny. Becky Anderson is here. What's going on, Becky? Yes, John Cochran, thank you so much. Vistaga's here hauling dinosaurs. Robot dinosaurs, that's awesome. Oh, his tablet died today and no one have them in stock. Wow. Dude. Waiting on parts. You guys see that video? Check. Is it a little loud? Is it me? Mic check 1, 2. Did you see that? I think it was a week ago. Waiting on parts. Amazing. That was going through my head all day today. Wendy Delta, what's up, Wendy? At Delta Auto Transport is here. What's going on, Wendy? Saving to buy a trailer. Okay, cool. Yeah, sell me a 5-car, says Vistaga. Vistaga makes it into Dispatching Live, too. Man, Dispatching Live, whoa, that show's cooking. We got more information coming up. I don't mind jumping ahead to industry news. Like I said, I've got so much. I'm going to be sweating to get to Ty at 8:40. So if there's anybody else with anything in the live chat going once, we've got live chat going twice. All right, I'll tell you what. So here's what I want you to do. Right after this, I'm going to go into industry news. Before industry news, I've got a service department video. I want you to see. I don't know if you've seen one of these or had one of these done, but as I watched this, I thought, man, this is... I know they've been talking about it. I know we've seen solutions, but I felt like I was staring into the future. We're going to be right back.
You know the value of a hard day's work because you're out there living it. Long hours, hard days, and a dollar that doesn't stretch as far as you'd like. But what if you had more time at home? What if you had more money at the end of the month? Where is it that your mind wanders on long, open roads? What is it that nags you at night? How could your life be better? More money, more freedom, less stress. What if I told you I could help you spend less time on the road while making more money? What if I told you that you could plan your next trip in under 2 minutes? Both of these things are true with Dispatch Center. Turn the corner with us. Start your next chapter today.
Save valuable time finding the right loads faster. That's Dispatch Center by SuperFlo Systems. Get signed up and logged in and make your load management life better. Visit dispatchcenter.com. If you are on the podcast, thank you for also joining us. If you don't have the podcast yet, here, I'm going to share a link to it. You definitely want to get signed up with the podcast. You'll find it right here. There's the live link for the live podcast in the live show. Say what? Yeah, that is interesting. Ant's Transportation got flooded with dispatching offers on my phone lately. More dispatchers than cars. Well, why? I don't know why that would be. Let's go to the video. Here we go. Ready? Check this out. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. And take two.
Today, everything here is looking really good for you. Brake fluid still full, so looking good there. No corrosion buildup on either the positive or negative side terminal of your battery, so looking good there. Topped off your washer fluid for you. Oil level is good. Coolant level is good. Serpentine belts looking good for you today. No issues there. Engine air filters looking good for you. Just getting a little dirty, but overall not looking too terribly bad. And same thing with your cabin air filter. Getting a little dirty, but overall not terrible. And then no corrosion built up on this battery, on these battery terminals either. So, and there you go. No corrosion either on the positive or negative side terminal there. So looking good there. Underneath your vehicle, rear suspension on the driver's side is looking good. Nothing loose, missing, or broken there. Nothing loose, missing, or broken on the passenger side rear suspension either. No leaking coming from the rear differential. CV axles back here doing well. No torn boots on either the driver's side or passenger side. All your exhaust hangers are doing well. No excessive free play in the drive shaft today. Transmission's looking good. No oil or no leaks there. No leaks coming from the front differential. Both CV axles here are doing well. No torn boots or any leaks from any of the seals. So looking good there. And finally, underneath the engine is looking good as well. No oil leaks or anything like that to be concerned about today. And finally, when it comes to brakes, wheels, and tires, front brakes are doing great for you today, measuring 7mm on both the inside and outside pad, so looking good there. Front tires are doing great for you today, measuring 7/32 of tread still remaining. Same story in the back tires, 7/32 of tread, so looking good there. And then rear brakes starting to wear a little thin on you. Measuring about 5 millimeters of pad on both the outside and inside pad. So we are gonna start recommending those to you, but overall not looking too terribly bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you have any questions or concerns about anything you've seen in the video, just get with my service advisor. She'd be more than happy to help you out. Other than that, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to have your car appraised while you wait. It's free. Click the Appraise My Car button below. It may be worth a lot more than you think.
So, yeah. Many thoughts. And by the way, but the whole time that video's running, yes, there's an Appraise My Car button at the bottom of the video. What were you thinking? When you saw that video, were you just thinking about the car and the appraisal? Or maybe parts shortage? Or were you thinking about how you could apply that kind of video to your business? Or were you thinking about how customers are going to start expecting more video out of your business? I mean, like, you know, so everyone has video cameras on their doorbells now, and there's video cameras, you know, wherever your kids are, and then there's, you know, as soon as your Amazon package gets there, you get a picture of that. So how does this apply to auto transport? I know there is a connection here. Do we already know what it is? Is it coming? By the way, did I cause the dispatcher problem? Jay, can you make a video on how to properly solicit dispatch services? That would be cool. I should do that. That's a great idea. You know what? Join us. I'll tell you what. Do me a favor. Join us Thursday and remind me, and we will try to just do some live. We'll just, you know, because on Dispatching Live, it's pretty off the cuff. And we'll just, we'll do some live dispatch screenwriting videos and whatnot. Sure, let's do that. Hey folks, it is Tim Bartz at Long McArthur Ford. He's here. So Tim, did you finish I saw that you had a live video going. Man, you got a lot of people tuning in asking questions. That's amazing. You have your hands full with that. So we're really appreciative of you joining us tonight. I'll tell you what, let's do this since Tim is in the live chat. Tonight's show, this is episode 210. Oh, pause. What did we forget? Hey! It's Mark Grodicke of SuperFlo Systems, Loadifications plus Route Scout, all loads, including CD loads, including central dispatch loads, all on Dispatch Center, saving you time and money. Did you know about this? Did you know you can go to dispatchcenter.com, and if you have a question for Mark, he's right here in the live chat. Route Scout, all loads, including central dispatch loads? Whoa, check that out. Thank you, Mark. That is good news. So, this is show 210 in a row on a Tuesday night, and we have Tim Bartz, hashtag FordVideoGuy. He's the internet manager at Long McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. So what happened was, I was working on the show last week, and I read this in Automotive News. Kansas Video Guy helps buyers everywhere find hot Ford models. I was like, stop the presses. We're getting this guy on Auto Transport Intel. He's helping shoppers navigate tricky new reality of hot models and low inventories. Keyword inventories. When it comes to the nuances of ordering hot new vehicles, such as the Maverick, he is helping with information. He goes by hashtag FordVideoGuy. So cool. He's here tonight. We're so excited. You know, because when we look at the auto transport industry ecosystem, OEMs, auctions, dealers, shippers, services, brokers, carriers, equipment, regulations, and loads, just fly right through that catalog. Well, as Ty likes to say, let's focus on the dealer. Because from there, dealing with inventory, whether it's new from the OEM, used from the auction, and whether the dealer's the shipper, or it's going to somebody that ordered, they're the shipper, gets on the carrier, it's a load. It's really a huge part of the ecosystem. Oh, where did that come from? Let's go to the next slide. Because we talk about the back of the store, the transport parking lot, the front of the store where the dealers are selling cars, and back and forth and around and around. It's the year of the hybrid. Digital meets physical. Which one do you prefer? It's a packed house. We say when the auction is a packed house, you'll find Ty in the clubhouse at TI TransportGuy. He's in there. He's stirring it up. He's talking about shipping and transport and logistics and inventory, and people are loving it. In fact, breaking news. Ty says, literally listening to dealers on Clubhouse talk about going to local businesses and handing out business cards, offering discounts for employees, and joining local companies to promote local business and events. Did you hear that? How many times is the word local in there? Just saying. That might be physical rather than digital. So Ty right now, I'm checking the audio. Mic check 1, 2, 3. I think it's okay. I think we're okay. He is right now. This is something Ty saw today. This is Automotive Logistics Supply Chain Global Detroit show waiting to happen. Getting ready. We're going to be live there tomorrow. Well, he's there now. So we're going to do 2 days Automotive Logistics. That's hashtag ALSC Live. You're going to see this hashtag a lot over the next couple days. We're going to show shots from panels, interviews. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to see. It's going to be exciting. But, you know, like when Ty went to San Antonio and he was at the IARA shaking hands, there's Joe Miller. Well, he's got Lawrence Moore with him. You know Lawrence. He's been on a roundtable or two. Lawrence and Ty are in Detroit. It's the Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Global Live Conference Trade Show. And it's hybrid too. So I'll be online. He'll be there. We have got an amazing agenda. We're going to be talking more about this. If you want to see it, go to, you see the link? automotivelogistics.media. Click on events. Click on Detroit. Check it out. Let us know how we can help. Let us know if you have questions. We are now a media partner of Automotive Logistics. Thank you so much, Automotive Logistics. It's so cool. And there's on the YouTube's channel of Auto Transport Intel on YouTube, you can, right there below tonight's show, then you'll see day 1 and day 2. Set your live show reminders. Go there and do it. There you go. Set your reminders. Click plus save to your live playlist. Well, shoot. Thank you very much. Thank you, Super Dispatch. Super Dispatch thanks ATI for yet another great show for connecting all ends of the auto transport industry. Move cars faster, smarter, easier. Thank you, Super Dispatch. We do appreciate it. This is... Let's go to camera 1. This is pretty cool, right? Because in just a few short years, we've gone from just attending shows to now being media partners. And this goes for, you see it in the live chat, goes for everybody. If you are trying to network, you're trying to grow your business, you want to share information, email address, hashtag, website, phone number, favorite color, whatever it is, put it in the live chat, share it with the community, the Car Shipping Business Channel community. Thank you so much. In fact, here's proof. So what we did Friday is we had Christopher Ludwig. He was on with us on Cars on the Move. And again, this hashtag, there it is, Automotive Logistics, Christopher Ludwig, hashtag ALSC Live. He was with us talking about how they'd be going live starting tomorrow. And so he's outside of the conference room. This is at the MGM Grand Detroit. You see it there. That's the hotel. That's the venue. And we're talking automotive logistics. What's Kuhnagel, right? Vessel shipping. So I guess Ty saw this earlier. Remember, are they giving away golf clubs? Why not? And then look at that group photo. Yeah. Check that out. Look at all. So they handed out, what'd they do, Ty? Hand out sunglasses? That was a great idea. Get a group photo of automotive logistics professionals worldwide. So cool. And there's Ty. He's already networking. What is going on? So we might see these folks tomorrow. We'll see. Ty will tell us more about it. Again, don't forget, set your reminder. We're going to go live at 1:30 Central. No DOT compliance tomorrow. 1:30 Central. And that'll be day one, Automotive Logistics. Maybe an hour or so. Yep, you saw that. You saw the video. And then, yep, appraise my car. It's just, I can't stop thinking about how will you use this type of marketing and technology in auto transport? Will you be the first? Will you be the last? Will you do never? Or will you come up with a different version? I don't know. But I know somebody's going to do something. Somebody is definitely going to do something. Here we go. Samsung rolling out digital car keys to its phones. Car carriers like, what could go wrong? Shout out Tim Scatalis. Thank you so much. Tim mentioned Auto Transport Intel on his YouTube channel. And Tim loves to talk. He's the melting block of ice, by the way. He melts on the last Friday of every month on Auto Transport Intel. And he was talking about, oh, shoot. Q4, not good. There it is. Likely to get worse before it gets better. I know. Blows. New vehicle stall in September. You won't find good Q4 news anywhere. Horror chip shortage. I think we shared that last week. Semiconductor shortage. Vehicle supply impact to 2023. We're not even talking 2022 anymore. Man, that blows. So have you seen this? As many as 500,000 shipping containers could be waiting off the ports of LA. What does it have to do with cars? Parts. Everything. They say here, shipping bottleneck may be why product prices are going up. Bacon, milk. A number of factors are blamed for the bottleneck. The surge of the Delta variant throughout the world, lack of access to vaccines, a shortage of shipping containers, shortage of truck drivers. Companies like Costco have been forced to charter their own container ships. Smaller companies are having to pay higher freight charges. Most experts expect the shipping problems for months, maybe years. Where did all the people go? Where did all the people go? I don't really understand. Is it just me? I'm going to keep moving. And then shots fired. Oh my gosh. Today, Tesla announced that in the third quarter, it sold 240,000+ vehicles globally, up 73% year over year, 20% quarter over quarter. Meanwhile, GM blamed negative 33% year over year decline in its U.S. sales on chip shortages. What? EVs require 3 to 5 times more chips per car produced. Okay, that is an interesting question. Of course, here's an interesting response. Usain Bolt only improved his best time by 0.2 seconds in the past 2 years. Meanwhile, my son managed to reduce his time by 15 seconds in his last race. Interesting comparison. For a little context, in case someone else needs it, GM sold more than 2.5 million vehicles in 2020 in the USA alone, whereas Tesla sold less than 500,000 worldwide. So, I don't know. But the workers who keep global supply chains moving are warning of a system collapse. Next. GM tells Bolt owners to park 50 feet away from other cars. The risk faced by seafarers and electric vehicle fires. We've all seen the images of serious car carrier fires in recent years, but electric automobile lithium-ion batteries risk even more. Jeez, Jay. Do we have anything good? Oh, this is how you get your car shipping news. Well, that's just great. Put it up on the big screen. Can we get to something? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank goodness. All right, here we go. I mentioned it before. Go to dispatchcenter.com/ask Larry. We do 5 questions. Just 5. Well, there we go. Just the 5 questions on Tuesday nights. We'll get the answers on Thursdays. Here we go. Question 1. What was the first model year of the Ford Explorer? Is it 87, 91, 94, 96? Did you see that it's exactly 8:30 and we're getting to question 1? And I think I've got good news after the break, so stick around. Right. Right, where are all the people? I don't know. Where'd they all go? Seriously, it's really weird. 87, 91, 94, 96. If you're on the podcast, at least this part, I don't know. Anybody? Next question. What is the most appropriate carrier pay amount to ship a 2017 Ford Fiesta from Tulsa, Oklahoma to Miami, Florida? Is it $810, $970, $1025, or $1170? Sounds like it's running. That's going to be good. Oh, it's a Ford Fiesta, small. That's good. Tulsa to Miami. It's not going to pay that much. And I'll tell you what. I know how Larry, the TransportAutoQuoter.com llama, knows his stuff. How do I know this? Alexa, open Quotify. Now that your Alexa's going crazy, go ahead and find out. See if you can get a car shipping rate using Larry, the Transport Auto Quoter llama. And by the way, while you're doing that, see if you've got time to answer this question. Put it in the live chat. Auto Locator says 1994 and 810. Yeah, I agree with. It's either 810 or 970. I don't think it's going to go to 1,000 on a Ford Fiesta. I'm actually going to say 810. I agree with you guys. This is 810. I didn't even have a guess on that first year of Ford Explorer. Shoot, I have no idea. I'll say 91. And then I'll say 810 on the next one. Let's go to question 3. Here we go. Henry Ford repeatedly requested the last breath of this individual to be bottled as a keepsake. You can visit the test tube of Blankety Blank's final breath at the Henry Ford Museum. Is it Thomas Edison, Benjamin Franklin, Nikola Tesla, Franklin Roosevelt? As a keepsake. Henry Ford as a... Well, I want to say Nikola Tesla, but I don't know his years. So, interesting. What do you guys think? What do you guys have? It's not good news. Now that I need it. Yeah, there's not... Oh, man. Whew. Yeah. I don't know. It's a really interesting question. Going once, Yokohama announced higher prices and shortages. Yeah, it's shortage city. Literally, like what's his face could probably say there's now a pillow shortage. Hurry up, get your pillows, right? What's his name? Can't remember his name. We've got a name shortage around here. All right. FDR, Thomas Edison. Oh, they were friends? Cool. Those are great. Good to know. Yeah, I'm going to go. I like Thomas Edison. That's a good one. But I already said Tesla. Can't be Tesla. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sure that's completely way off. Question 4. What is the most appropriate carrier pay amount to ship a 2018 Ford Edge from Red House, West Virginia to Seattle, Washington? Is it $975, $1130, $1345, $1575? I don't even know where Red House, West Virginia is. But I do know this, that that should run about... I'm going to go $1345. Could be $1575. These are always hard. Rarely do I go to the outside lane. What do you guys think? Anybody have a guess? I'd love to know what you think. Going once. All right, here we go. Question 5. Jim Morrison only ever owned one vehicle. It was a 1963 Aston Martin DB5. 64 Porsche 911, 67 Ford Mustang, or 66 Ford Thunderbird? Well, I'm going to say no on the Aston Martin. I'm going to say no on the Porsche 911. I'm going to go, and plus, I don't know. I don't remember hearing anything about Jim Morrison having a car. It's going to be either a Mustang or a Thunderbird. I don't know. I have to flip a coin on this one. I want to say Mustang, but it seems like, I don't know. That's really tough. Oh, we got some high, man. Look at those. Look at all those 1345s. Yeah. Can't pay me enough. What do you guys think Jim Morrison drove, man? I'll tell you this. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's go to, oh yeah, do me a favor. Go ahead and go to autotransportintel.com, click on sign up. Become an ATI insider. Talk to Ty, get the email. Let us know how we can help. Join the network, be a part of the community. It's time for me to take a quick break. I'll tell you what, right after this, we're going to go, we got a lot more show coming up. I'll just say that. We got a lot more show coming up. Stick around. Ooh, part 2 of the news. Will there be something good? Find out.
Are you completely stressed out from all the calls and the contracts and the verification of loads when nobody answers the phone? Call Murphy Auto Dispatch Services today. Murphy Auto Dispatch Services has over 15 years of experience in the transport industry. We are your office while you are on the road. We book, we verify, and we bill out your loads for you. We have an excellent accounting staff and an even better dispatch team. Give us a call today at 417-273-0021. Or if you want to email me, it's murphyautotransport31@yahoo.com. Give us a call today.
Auto IMS and ConditionReports.com are pleased to introduce the TransportCR mobile app. Auctions, consignors, and dealers who engage independent transporters now have an affordable tool to hold all parties accountable when unexpected damages arise. Inspection photos, geotagging, date and timestamps, and user-specific authentication all ensure transparency and accountability. Install the TransportCR app or contact info@conditionreports.com. Well, shoot, I was just pulling up a photo. Ant's Transportation sent me a photo. Before I share that, let me just say this. An inspection, condition reports, and authentication tool holding all parties accountable. You can download and install the TransportCR app or email info@conditionreports.com. Thanks for jumping in the live chat, saying hello. Let's see this photo. So this is Ants just sent me. You can send me the news. Here, let me send the here is the send me the news link. Put that right there. Bang! Send me the news, autotransportintel@gmail.com. And Ants, please do. Oh, this is a pretty interesting photo. Wow. At Copart, look at this 360 view. That in Houston. Looking nice. Pretty busy place. That is a cool photo. Thank you, Ants. Wow, look at all those. Look at all those forklifts. Why? Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a staffing shortage. We got one guy. He's in here sometimes. Right? I don't know what's going on. The world's just gone crazy. But please do jump in the live chat. Tim is, okay, cool. Tim is waiting in the wings. We'll be with you shortly, Tim, so thank you so much. Second half of the news coming up. Yep, see, and I knew it. Dude, it's 2 minutes to 8:40, and I'm just getting to the second half. Holy cow. I said this last week. Ford is going all in. Electric vehicles, $11 billion investment. $7 billion on EV campuses. Blue Oval City, Kentucky, Tennessee. We've already talked about how Ford will halt F-150 plant for a week over chip shortage. We'll be talking about that kind of stuff with Tim. Build-to-order trend unlikely to circumvent in-store F&I. Tim, hey, please put a bookmark that. I want to talk about build-to-order as well. With the sale of the Toyota store, CarMax exit new car business. Well, why not? Shoot, yeah. That makes sense to me. Asbury to buy Larry H. Miller dealerships for $3.2 billion. Man, the acquisitions just keep coming. Will 2021 put Chip in GM sales crown? Okay, here's a big deal in the dealer world, OEM world. Global microchip shortage of 2021 could be what finally ends GM's 9 decades of dominance on its home turf. General Motors has been the top-selling automaker. Not that one, this one. In the U.S. for the past 90 years, a stretch that began in the Great Depression spans 15 presidential administrations and has withstood countless crises, including the company's humbling bankruptcy. The global microchip shortage of 2021 could be the hurdle that finally ends GM's 9 decades of dominance. Toyota Motor North America sold more vehicles for a second consecutive quarter, even if the RAV4 is down in sales. Toyota managed a modest year-over-year increase in the third quarter overall. Now, this stuff, yeah, this isn't necessarily what I focus on, but it's important, especially, I know Joe Bercari, he's on the show tonight. He's thinking about OEM numbers. And let's see here. Worrying about selling cars is not the issue anymore. It's about acquiring cars. Inventory. Nearly all GM plants in the U.S. to be online next week. Oh, that's good. See, I told you we'd have some good news. GM's new product brings automaker closer to becoming a software company. Say what? Jeff Lasson's Load Genie software promises to change the auto transport industry. Stay with me. His company, Rightway Auto Transport, has for many years ruled the automobile transportation industry with its premium service. The platform is everything that screams, "This is the future." Collaborating vehicle logistics with their transportation business, the company uses an intelligent match technology built with artificial intelligence that helps them pick up vehicles from any part of the country within hours. The application aims to solve every transportation-related problem a customer might face. It aims to cater to their needs beyond their expectations. No, I read this yesterday. It is October 2021. I just read this yesterday. That's why I'm sharing it. Load Genie helps 2 different customer bases at the same time: the entire automotive industry and carriers who are hauling the vehicles. Load Genie isn't one of those struggling apps that can't handle user traffic. In fact, there's hardly any other platform that can match its proficiency. The simple reason behind this is that technical knowledge alone isn't enough to provide a service in the vehicle transportation industry. It takes years of experience, inside knowledge to develop a program as successful as Load Genie. So I wanted to see this Load Genie, but I couldn't see it yet. So, when you spot Load Genie, let me know. I want to see it. All right. How about this one? Top 6 car shipping questions answered. I was skeptical, and then I was satisfied. How much does it cost? Which is better, open or enclosed? How do you prepare your vehicle for transportation? That's a lot of zooming in and zooming out, Jay. Is it possible to track my car while in transit? Do I need insurance? What do I do if it gets damaged? I gotta tell you, I think this is one heck of a top 6. Well done, Angela Scott Briggs. Sky Hallman, real world scenario. My dealership, we sourced a vehicle in Illinois at an auction using OneAuctionView.com software. I used our live market data to determine local retail comps in Southern California. Our transport auto quoter, thanks to Mark Grodicke, for accurate transport figures. There's a reason I staked my own money for this software in my retirement that has bootstrapped this entire project, OneAuctionView.com. As a car dealer, I bet on the winning horse. We're all gamblers taking risks buying cars online. I like to hedge my bet, take calculated risk, why I use OneAuctionView to buy all my inventory. It's a no-brainer to use the software to buy cars in today's market. Buy smarter, buy better informed. I'm sharing. We're getting the overall. Are you seeing it? You're getting all the pieces of the puzzle. All right, let's keep going. The puzzle it is. So, if it is a puzzle, social outreach, Long McArthur Ford Internet Manager Tim Bartz. He's here tonight. He was featured in Automotive News, and he seems to understand that part of the puzzle is social media engagement. People want to know, where's the 2022 Ford Maverick? This thing looks pretty interesting. Can I get one? What are the standard features? What packages do you offer? What's the cost of the base? What about the all-wheel drive models? Right? I read this. Can I get that? Do you have it? Tim goes live on YouTube. He was live tonight. He was live before I was. Holy cow. Guys everywhere. And Joe Bercari is here. Drivers and owner-operators wanted. Visit Midwestern Car Carriers. Joe is going to be here too. Auto Transport Intel does go live 4 times a week, starting with Tuesday Nights Live. You're here. Now, instead of DOT compliance tomorrow, which is usually every Wednesday, which we usually do how we doing, which we usually answer questions, whether they get emailed or live chatted or put in the YouTube comments, we usually have on Thursdays Dispatching Live, where we usually give load board search advice, some would say. We also usually give training advice. You can visit my training series. I share this all the time, and this training series gets, that's what it is. That's where all the dispatchers came from. And we usually, check this out. We got this. I got this. Was this today? There's a new movement to legitimize and sort out the riffraff. Help remove all the con artists, salespersons, brokers that are rip-off scammers. There's too many people who think this business is easy and they can make money easily, in which I never promote that. That you can't blame that on me. Maybe all the other YouTube, oh my gosh, don't get me started. Join us on Thursdays on Dispatching Live. You can do what you want. And then Cars on the Move on Fridays, connecting dealers, auctions, and carriers. And we had Friday, we had ALSC Live. We had Christopher Ludwig. He's going to be live in Detroit tomorrow. He was on the show. We had a special event last week with Black Widow. Man, that was awesome too. It's that easy. Dude, check this out.
It's that easy.
So, the easy button, I've got an easy button. When you press the easy button and you hear that, that's how long it takes to get your photos. And the car is done. Next. A week ago, we had Better Condition Reports. Amazing show. If you missed it, check it out. That was a great show. A few weeks ago, we had chip shortage and car hauling. That's Joe Bercari with his presentation, Feeling a Little Short. He's here tonight. And don't forget, Used Car Week registration is now open. We're going to be there. We're going to be at Used Car Week, November 15th through 18th in Las Vegas. Me and Ty networking, and that's going to be a heck of a great time, too. It's the Car Shipping Business Channel where we run late. Okay. I'm like 10 minutes late already, but I'll tell you what, stick around. Right after this, we're going to be live with Ty. He's going to help me introduce Tim. Then we're going to bring on Joe. It's going to be amazing. Don't miss it. Stick around. We'll be right back. Is your current vehicle imaging process producing inconsistent images? Frustrating? Time-consuming? At the mercy of another vendor's schedule? Well, it doesn't have to be. Black Widow Imaging provides a simple system to capture high-quality images of your vehicles in seconds. Simply align the driver's side tire with the floor stripe. Stop on the floor plate to scan your vehicle code and capture the exterior images. It's that easy. It's also equipped with an interactive 360-degree interior camera option so your customers don't miss any details. The results are fast, consistent 4K images that are delivered to your website in minutes. Let us show you how easy your imaging process can be anywhere in the global supply chain. Visit blackwidow.imaging.com to schedule a live demo. Black Widow Imaging provides high-resolution 4K images for OEMs, auctions, dealers, rail, port, fleet, insurance, transportation, and more. Be sure to book a live demo. Visit blackwidow.imaging.com and click on the red button, Live Demo. Do that, and we've also got the links in the live chat. Thank you so much, Kimberly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go live with Ty. And let's see if he's ready to go. And Ty is in Detroit, okay? Ty is in Detroit, and what he's doing is he's getting set up. He is going to be live from one of the rooms at the MGM Detroit in Detroit, which is where they're having the Automotive Logistics live show. Hopefully somebody from Automotive Logistics has joined us here tonight. We've got some stuff going on tomorrow. We got some people lined up. Oh, wow. Coppersmith Productions is here. What's going on? We got CR in the live chat. What's going on? Tim's going to be up here in a few minutes, but before he gets here, let's do it. Let's go live to Ty. Ty, can you see me and hear me okay?
Hi, Jay. Yeah, just fine. How are you?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hold on. I think I hear an echo.
We
It's
don't.
not you.
We don't hear an echo.
No. It could be somebody in the other room that's
All right,
watching the
somebody's
show.
watching the show. What's up? Well done. So what's been happening the last few hours?
Oh, wow. So long day first, okay? Got up super early. Well, stayed up super late. You know how it is before you got to leave. You know you got to get up so you don't sleep, right? So then you get up super early and you pack everything. You're ready to go. And then you forget, oh, I forgot that. Get to the airport. Then you got to go through the whole mask thing, which really doesn't work for me. It's always a challenge to have a positive mental attitude at an airport, right? So then if you're worried about COVID and like you want to go to these conferences, I got good news for you here. They're serious about it, especially for a guy like me who doesn't have a vaccine, who doesn't have a vaccine card, and who really doesn't like a mask. They really are serious about this here. So if you're concerned about COVID killing people, this is the conference for you for sure. It's absolutely hardcore. I did get in though. So
That's good. I was worried about you.
Oh, it was close. I actually had to go back and apologize to the two ladies. Whoops.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't say anything. I wasn't like I was just, you could just tell that this was really obtrusive.
Well, and then getting the hotel room and all that is just a lot of
Yeah,
logistics.
we had a lot going on. It was
Man,
busy.
logistics is no joke.
Well, so thankful to be here. So thankful for the Automotive Logistics gang. I did see Chris. I haven't got to say hi to him. So the meet and greet, man, oh man. I'm telling you what, they're amazing people here. So, I was laughing because you're information highway. You're throwing out one bad news after another. This whole conference so far, nobody has had a care in the world about all this stuff. Now, we haven't got into the actual conference yet, so I don't know. But, man, everybody was really happy. Everybody's really happy to be here. People, they got a deal. See this? Okay, this looks pretty basic, right, Jay? We get these at every conference we go to. Okay,
Yeah.
They have a blue one. If you have a blue one, that means you don't like people and stay away. If you have a clear one, you can hug people and touch them. Yeah, that's how you tell if
Blue means do not touch me.
Run.
Ixnay on the Uchte.
No Uchte.
Wow, no Uchte. Wow.
So it is kind of a nice idea, though, and it definitely helps. So because I am a hugger, right? I do like to hug. So the conference itself, thus far, I say this all the time. Friday I said it. I'll say it again. This conference, it completely blows my mind. And I've only been here a couple hours at the reception, just talking to people, meeting different people. Here, let me show you. Okay, watch. That guy.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I did. Tech Mahindra.
Okay.
Yeah, you said, what did you say? I think you texted me, this guy will do whatever you want. Is
He
that
will.
right?
He will. He'll do it. I talked to him for 15 minutes. And it's funny because this is what I love about this conference. I know nothing here. So when I'm standing here talking to this guy, it's so genuine. It's so sincere. I'm like, no, I have no idea. You're a $5 billion company. What?
Mahindra is,
B
I believe,
billion.
an Indian automaker based in India. I think that's what Mahindra is.
Yeah. Well, so he's tech. See the word tech?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Dude.
Data. This guy will blow your mind tomorrow. He's going to talk, and he'll love to talk. And he'll talk Thursday, too. Okay? Next.
All right. Counting on it. Okay, yeah, I've got my list. Okay, yeah, so Andrew at AFMS, you said he's going to join us too. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
so how does this help you
Right,
build
this
your car
stuff
hauling
there.
business? You're sitting here and you're like, come on, really? Ty, first of all, how do you even get into this conference? Second of all,
Oh, yeah.
you're not talking about hauling cars. You're talking about tech data guy. You're talking about AMF.
What does
what?
a logistics
I'm not going to tell
group?
you.
Yeah, Andrew's gonna tell us.
Andrew's going to tell
Andrew's
us.
gonna tell us.
And that's what's so awesome. So it just
Yeah.
keeps going, right?
Wow.
Have you heard of them?
No. LOUP, no.
No.
Marketing,
Okay, well,
no. I don't know what that is.
yeah. So Brittany
idea.
and Cretan, they're going to tell us all about them tomorrow and Thursday.
Awesome.
This guy
LOUP, cool.
rode one right here, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not playing. This
What's
is all
wrong-
within 30, 40 minutes.
Well,
These
see-
guys are crazy,
Okay.
crazy.
This is the thing about this show. Automotive logistics, you're dealing with global supply chain. I mean, it's, companies all over. We got charter services. I have heard of Project 44. They're on tomorrow?
They're on tomorrow. And guess
Wow.
what? You're going to be shocked out of your mind when you find out what they're doing. I was shocked
actually
out of my
don't
mind.
know anything about them.
Whoa. Now,
No.
these folks are in our playground.
Wow.
For
Cool.
real. For real.
On a global level, did they talk countries? Did they talk
States.
in the U.S.? Get out of here.
When,
Wow.
No, when you
Cool.
find out tomorrow, I can't tell you because here's the thing. We talk about the company that they do business with a lot.
And when he says, I can't tell you, he doesn't mean I won't tell you. He means he can't.
I can't. It's too top secret. I got NDAs in my back pocket.
Right, you got NDAs.
I'm signing NDAs just to have a
Here's
conversation.
my business card. This is my NDA.
NDA.
All right.
No.
Here's some cash. Yeah.
Anyway, so
Wow. That is
super
that's
exciting.
so
I'm
cool,
really
man.
happy to be here. It's new, it's fresh, and that's why I'm excited. The people here are excited to be here. Okay, very excited to be here. People love people. I don't care what you say. If you say I hate people, I'm an introvert. No, thank you. I don't care. I promise you, at some point in your life, interaction with another human being is really good. Okay. And that text I sent you when I'm on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
That's really happening.
And that's real at times. Well, and I'll tell you what's interesting. I think what we're seeing is, we oftentimes blame the media, bad news, this and that. It's kind of like you were saying, when you meet people, you're there with people. It's not all bad news, gloom and doom. Me, industry news, bad news, gloom and doom. That's why I try and freshen it up, with buzzers and stuff.
Well, it's what, and this is a true story. I had to, right around, say, February 2020, March, I pretty much got completely off of a couple different social media platforms, and I don't miss it. And the reason I don't is because it really has the ability to impact my attitude towards other people and life. And I noticed that it was getting a little bit bad, right? I noticed, I hate people all of a sudden. And that's not a good thing. So I'm a people guy. I love people. I'm also enjoy quiet time, right? But point being, you own a business. I don't care what the business is. Go talk to somebody. They'll tell you.
And so what's interesting is, because on the one hand, somebody could be like, wait a minute. You're on the one hand, you're like, social media is no good. And on the other hand, you're like, social media is great. Well, the thing is that, oh, wow, that's weird. Social media engagement using, right? And this is where the hybrid comes in the 2020 and all the craziness. You're there. I'm online. We are connecting. We are true. This is true hybrid. This is digital meets physical.
Yeah, it really is. And I badmouth social media a lot, but the reality of it is that because of social media, when I show up at an auction, when I show up at a conference, when I show up in the transport parking lot, oh, hey, Ty, right? I mean, you guys remember when I was in Vegas, Jay and I were in Vegas, and I got there before Jay, and I'm standing there checking in, and I hear this guy tapping on my shoulder. Hey, are you Ty?
Dude, yeah.
Social media.
And you're like, blue tag.
Blue.
All right, I'll tell you what. All right, let's bring in Tim. Okay, so
I'm excited about Tim, by the way. This is cool. This is really cool.
I am super excited about Tim joining us tonight. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let him in. Okay, so Tim is now joining. Thank you guys for saying hello in the live chat. So Tim, if you've been watching the show, everybody else stay where you are. Freeze. But Tim go ahead and mute your audio on the show as you join me in the live chat. Now, Tim has been live already today. How many? I don't even know how many times. We're going to ask him. We have a lot of things to ask Tim, in fact, because it's not just about the 2022 Maverick. It is also about, what about transportation? Now that if sales are up, and I think they are, how's transportation going? Nationwide transport, all of the questions about Ford, Maverick, and other vehicle units. If you have questions for Tim Bartz, hashtag FordVideoGuy, and you missed his broadcast earlier, he's here now. Welcome, Tim Bartz. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Can you see us and hear us okay?
I can. Can you hear me okay?
We can see you. We can hear you.
Good.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please say hello to the Auto Transport Intel live audience.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Good. Hey, Tim.
We rely on you heavily, especially here at McArthur. We actually have a dedicated person that their main job is just to set up the transport of our vehicles around. So they like spend half their time. That's all they do is they work with transporters. We set up and we have a little box on the outside of our building for when transporters come and pick up after hours. They can do that. We have a lock box and combination that they just get and say, oh, it's in this lock box. And I mean, it's crazy. We're shipping all over, and we rely on you guys to get vehicles where we need them to go.
Well, that's really cool because you don't hear too many, especially new car dealers, with that kind of ambition and motivation to work with the carrier, just like you said. I mean, raise your hand if you have dealt with a dealer that will set the keys out in a box, give you the code, and let you come and get it after hours. Who does that? I used to a lot, but that is cool. That's how a dealer really, in my opinion, as a transport guy, I really want to help you and I really want to do more business with you. So you're doing it right in my book.
Yep.
Good job, Tim.
So thank you for that, Tim. So Tim, I was reading the article about Automotive News. Let's step back a second. What's your big push? What are you doing right now with YouTube and hashtag FordVideoGuy? What's going on?
You just talked about social media earlier and not being on there. And I will admit, personally, I'm not on social media a lot, but for business, since June, I've spent a lot of time on social media. I kind of, I've been doing videos on YouTube since about 2014. I think I actually had to go back and look. I'm like, when did I start doing videos? Hold on. And then I looked it up and I realized 2014 and I think 2015 is when I started doing walk around videos. And what I do a little different than most other probably YouTube channels is I cover, like, there are a lot of people out there that want to custom order vehicles or they want to get a new vehicle, and stock units are just they have the equipment they want on it. So what I do is videos that go over, I break down not just like an F-150. I tell, okay, on an XL F-150, here's what's standard on all XLs. Here's a couple packages that are available. Here's an equipment group that you got to get if you get this. And it can get really confusing. So a lot of the videos that I do are just explaining, here's what's standard, here's what you can do. And I've been doing those types of videos since 2015 on our primary vehicles, F-150s, Fusions, and then we'll transition over to SUVs, Expeditions, Big Force as well, and Super Duty. We're the number one Super Duty dealer in Kansas, and that kind of stuff. And then recently, as Ford started putting these releases recently, Bronco came out, the F-150 Lightning came out, the Maverick came out. I started doing, these reveal videos. Okay, here's what we just learned from Ford, because during COVID, Ford was just doing these on social media. And so I would do a video that, hey, here's what's special about this vehicle. You can reserve now, you can reserve with us, that kind of thing. And so I started putting that out there, and then also going through and just on a computer, just pulling up the build and price or using an order guide and telling people, here's what's standard on these. And on Maverick, that was really important because it seemed like a lot of Ford dealers they've been seeing these reveals. Okay, Bronco, Lightning, it's going to be a year before we see these, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. I got time. On Maverick, though, when Ford released it, they said they're available now. You can go in and you can reserve one and order one right now. And dealers didn't pay attention to that. So, I mean, I did what I normally do on the others. I did a video on the XL trim, the XLT, Lariat. I think we actually have someone in the chat here that has 2 orders from us from Maine. I believe he's from Maine. Well, he actually joined us on this chat because I told him I'm coming over here. And so I started with those videos and people started watching them. I think the Lariat video has like 120,000 views now on it, you know, and everything. And so it started with that. And then also then telling people how to reserve it and how's this process work? Because for a lot of people, that's been available for customers for years, but a lot of people didn't know that you could custom order your own vehicle. But then these people that are doing it now, because it's a totally different age. Ford pretty much in, you know, May, June closed down their plants to stock vehicles. They said, if you want, they told dealers, we're going to focus on the custom orders. So we're going to work on those and not your stock units. So they pretty much said, here, you need to put this order in and you have to do it this way or we're not going to build it for you. So we have to know that it's for a legitimate customer. And so just teaching them the process, and that's kind of what went along with the article is I started on top of that, I kind of learned from my mistakes on Bronco was that I did videos on Bronco, but I wasn't interacting with the community on the different forums and Facebook groups. When it came around to Maverick, I said, I'm jumping on these. So I found that the Maverick Facebook group, there's actually 2 of them. I found there's 2 different forums online. I got on, somebody told me my videos and all were on Reddit. And I was like, really? Okay. So I got on Reddit and I started answering people. And then the admins on Reddit says, hey, can you be an AMA? Can you just for an hour, just answer questions that people have about the product? And I got on there, answered questions. And then I became to the community. I became the person to go to give them the answers because I wasn't just answering questions about the product, but the process. So I was telling them, okay, here's how you need to do it. Here's what you need to do. And there were dealerships that on custom orders were doing $5,000 over MSRP. And I'm like, there's plenty of dealers that are doing MSRP on a custom build. I mean, it's already sold. What do you need? It's not a stock unit, you know, and I know, you know, really the stock units, because there's less inventory, you price them up. That's just supply and demand. That's the way it is. But I just all of a sudden I think to date, we have 360 Maverick orders now, you know, more than anybody in our region. You know, last month we had half of the allocations for our region came to our dealership, to our orders. So, you know, now it seems like I go into social media just to kind of read what people are saying and help people answer questions. But then if I see something that's you know, people like, you know, they have a question on and I'm seeing it repetitively, I'm going to do a video. So I probably have about 20 videos on the Maverick that I've put out there about topics. Every time they change the order guide, I'll put it out there. Here's what's different now. There was a package that wasn't available with front wheel drive. It took it away. I think I was one of the first people. I mean, it was actually, somebody put a graphic up, but didn't explain it. And that's another thing. The reason that I think the article and Automotive News was kind of big was that I'm actually clarifying things because not a lot of people know this, but we're working pretty closely with the Maverick marketing team because they realize that there's dealers out there putting out proprietary information on what's going on scheduling and such. And so they're putting that information, but they don't clarify it. They don't let people know exactly what it means. And so then people tag me because I became the Maverick guy. Hey, Tim will know. So they would tag me. Is this true? Is this news true? What's going on? And then I would be able to clarify that information. So then I'm like, okay, well, here's what's really true about it. You know, let me clarify this. That's not true. Or, you know, you need to read into this or realize this is just for this week, not for the next month. It's just, you know, for right now. And so once the Maverick marketing team realized that I was an asset to them, then they started working with us. And so I can always send them questions and they can give a response that they normally don't want other people, just because they know that I'm there to kind of help calm the community down, or, you know, or at least educate the community more about it. So, and then in return, you know, we've had a lot of people order from us. So, and a lot of, you'll ask people, a lot of people won't even ask.
For a second. That's really, so you found Facebook groups. I find this really interesting because there must be, say, Facebook groups in car shipping where people
probably.
are looking for answers. And if you're a company, you can drop ship your information and sales information right there. And then you take questions and make videos to answer those questions.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much, I mean, if I see common questions, then I'm making a video about it, you know, hey, here, let me clarify this for you, whatever, you know. So yeah, there's Facebook groups, Reddit. I mean, there's a lot of subreddits out there. Of course, about every make model, there's a subreddit out there for it. So you can get on there and then you can be a part of the community and then answer their questions, you know, and you get notifications of that. But yeah, Facebook. And then, you know, I'm sure there's probably some forums out there too on shipping and such. And you can into, and even if not, you can create your own, you know, even if there's not a Facebook group. A lot of those Facebook groups were created by people, so you could even start your own Facebook group and then just start getting that word out there, and it's just it's a community. It's you go in there and you ask people questions. They may not, you know, you may not know this answer, you know, here, does anybody else know? And that's basically what the Facebook groups are, and the subreddits are. It's just, you know, let me learn from you. Let's learn from each other, you know. So
do me a favor, clarify if someone doesn't know, like, because I don't do a lot of Reddit. I'm sure that's not even a thing, what I just said. But what's a subreddit? Please clarify.
Okay, so within Reddit, there's topics or there's subjects, kind of like Facebook groups. So if you're on Reddit and you know, you could even do a search for, you know, auto transport, and so then there's basically a subreddit is a group within Reddit. So and so it's like, if you look at it, it's like reddit.com/ and then, like, for right now, there's a Ford Maverick truck subreddit. And so then basically all the people that are interested in that information, they follow that subreddit, they join that subreddit, and then they can set up notifications. So when somebody within that, you know, posts a new thread or a new topic, you know, then they pretty much, you know, it goes from there, and then people can respond and everything. They can they have what they call a vote, and they can upvote them, and they can start liking. That same thing, you know, kind of same thing is on Facebook. But one of the things that I like about Reddit that you don't see on Facebook is if you ever Googled something and you see a Reddit website link, I mean, you can just about Google about anything, and you can see there'll be a Reddit post. Reddit is going to show up better on Google than Facebook. If you know, Facebook likes to have their own. They like to they like to be their own entity. So you'll notice on Facebook, you can have certain pages maybe show up and such, but when it comes to, like, you know, posts and everything, they don't show up on Google, but Reddit's will. And so, you know, I go to Digital Dealer twice a year, and and I went to Tampa recently.
You're going to be there.
Oh, I'm going to Vegas next week. So
okay, cool.
I'll be there. I actually spoke at Digital Dealer a couple years ago on video. So yeah, I like going every year, but several months ago, there was somebody that talked about social media sites, and everybody talks about, you know, Facebook and some of the big ones, but let's talk about the people that nobody talks about, and Reddit was one of them they talked about. And so I came back going, I need to dive into this. And then when this came on, when somebody told me I was on Reddit and my videos were on there, that was my opportunity to get in there. And then I realized, wow, there's something a lot of people don't realize and tap into, because those, like, all my videos, when I post all my videos on their subreddit, and they all are Google. Like, if I Googled probably my videos, I guarantee you that a lot of those videos that I posted on Reddit are going to have their own links and own Google search results, and just help market my stuff a little bit better. So.
In fact, we have in the live chat, somebody just posted, okay, auto transport on Reddit. So I just went ahead and grabbed the link. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to throw this in the live chat. There we go. Reddit.com/r/auto transport. Now, I don't know what happens when you go there and get the somebody shipping a RAV4. Should be pretty interesting. What happens when you go there and see
and
that.
You can start your own subreddit. I actually started one for our dealership, because I joined that one. I said join some others, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to do one for my dealership. But
how do we miss the Reddit thing, man?
Well, probably because every time I send you a Reddit, you're like, oh, it's from Reddit, it doesn't count. So that may have something to do with it, Jay.
I had a Reddit in the industry news actually. Of course, I think I countered it. I think
I sent that to you, Jay.
You did, but the thing is, did you read the context in the comments? All right,
I did for a little while. But here's the thing. Tim's right. That Reddit it's weird. I mean, I hang out over there for the financial side of it, the stocks, and I pretty much stay in that lane. But I mean, you see one post with 20,000 likes or upvotes, like Tim's talking about, and then you start looking in the comments, and you're wow. So for me personally, it feels a lot safer because you don't. It's like there's nobody I know there, and I can't, anyway, whatever. But I like it personally.
Yeah, and when Facebook goes down, you have Reddit. So Reddit doesn't go down. It's a simplified, I mean, it's very basic, setup. I mean, you don't have a lot of, I mean, there are some ads on there, but not like it is on everywhere else. So, I mean, a lot of people will spend time there, and, my son's, he's 19, he's younger, but I mean, the younger crowd, the millennials, the Gen Z and whatever they're on now. I mean, that's where they're at. They're on Reddit because the parents are on Facebook, so we're done with Facebook. So we're going to move over to something else, and that's Reddit.
I'm going to take this out. I was talking to Joe earlier. By the way, you know what I'm going to do while I'm talking? I'm going to bring Joe in. Let's see here. Let's bring in Joe Bercari because I think he's going to want to be part of this conversation. And Joe, if you're out there in TV land, here's what's going to happen, Joe. I'm going to send you the invite. Oh, here he is. He heard me. Joe is coming in. Joe Bercari of Midwestern Car Carriers, VP Operations. I think he's going to tell us more, right? And Joe's been on the show several times. This is going to be fun. And he is the fleet. He's the fleet manager that you want to talk to. So if you have vehicles here and there, anyways, he knows his finished vehicle logistics, and he loves to share information. What I was saying to Joe earlier was that while we get, you're going to have, there's Joe. Wow, there we go. Hey, wow, Joe. Well, we have social media that, some folks will say, yeah, well, social media this, social media that. My grandfather engaged in a lot of social media. He just didn't use a device to do it. But he would talk to every single person he would see. The only difference between my grandfather's social media and actual social media is that social media today, you use a device. I find that interesting. It occurred to me when I was talking to Joe because there's all this pushback or like right here we go. I didn't, Reddit. I'm confused about Reddit, right? But it's just another way to network, communicate, get information. It's nothing crazy. It shouldn't be viewed as some strange version of, right? CR says, like any social media, you have to filter out the trolls. That might have been the difference between my grandfather's social media and today's social media is more trolls. Okay, I'm gonna give CR. I'm gonna give you that one. That would be the truth. Coppersmith Production says Ford Maverick Truck subreddit has almost 5,000 subscribers. It's a pretty big community. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. All right, Joe Bercari, you can see us, you can hear us. How's it going? Please say hello.
Hi, how are you? I'm yellow again.
You are yellow. Were you yellow last time?
Yeah, a couple times ago I was yellow, and then I don't know. Ty waved his magic wand, and I actually had the color corrected itself or something. So,
do you have virtual background on?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is?
What is it? Yeah.
I think it might be that barbecue sauce, Joe.
Yeah, it all caught up to me, Ty. That's what it was.
Poor guy. Sorry about that.
Nah, not at all. That was wonderful.
It was good. I've been thinking about that. I'm going back, I promise. That was good. That was really good. Thank you. Joe Bercari, which company are you with again?
Midwestern Car Carriers. We're based in Kansas City. We're a fleet of about 50 or so company-owned trucks and about 10 owner-operators that are also part of the fleet, leased on exclusively. We run, all up and down the Midwest, hence the term, hence the name. So we're all over the place. We go past almost every stop in Kansas, every major city in Kansas. So I'm sure we're past your store all the time, Tim. I don't know that we're hauling Fords out there, but we're going past there with something. So,
Joe,
look for the green trucks, like the green and black trucks. Those are ours. Those are our new colors. So.
Yeah, that's good. There was something I was going to say, Joe. It was, sorry, we lost it.
All right, well, I want to ask this, because we're going to talk about shipping prices here in a second, because Tim has something interesting to say, but I want to go back for a minute. So, Tim, 2015, you've been making videos since 2015. That's really interesting to me. Do you know why? Because what's this journey? You said you've been making videos since 2015, but only recently in June did you. So am I right? 2015 to 2021, 5 years of what made you stick with it? Why did you keep making videos?
Well, I just felt like it was educating the people, like especially on the new car lineup. It was still educating people. So I mean, I was doing some at the beginning, wasn't really, getting a lot. Our YouTube count was pretty low and such. But then I started it's been pretty good for a while, but it's just really, we just went crazy with Maverick just because nobody else was paying attention. But we started including in ours when I'd start talking about new vehicles. If you're interested in getting one, want to order the way you wanted to from a dealership that knows the product, we can have it shipped right to your door for free. And so that started once I started adding that to the videos. We started getting people like, wait a minute, I'd buy it because I had a lot of people commenting on my videos. You just helped me so much. You learned everything. I learned everything I want to. I know how I want to order my vehicle. I wish you were closer. And I'm like, well, we can ship to you. I mean, we can include it, so, and then, so I'm like, okay, then I started adding it to my videos at the end. Well, people weren't watching all the way to the end, so they weren't getting it. So then I added something at the beginning, and then it just took off. We do about 30% of our business is outside the state of Kansas. So we transport, 30% of our vehicles outside of our DMA. So because I started mentioning that. So between mostly new cars, but we do use as well. And of course, right now, lately, we've been sourcing in a lot of used cars. So I'm sure if you guys are shipping used cars to us, you've probably seen that because we've been getting a lot from Canada. We've been buying vehicles from Canada and having them shipped down, but all over. But so we, and I'm the thing of it is that what I think a lot of even the Maverick community likes about what I've been doing is that I'm very transparent and honest about everything I do. Yes, I'm a dealer doing videos, but I'm educating them. And I just put in a plug at the end. Hey, at the beginning of the video, hey, stay tuned. If you want more information, the link's down below, the timestamp. You can learn more about our free shipping policy at the end. And at the end, it's like 20 seconds that I say, if you want to get one from us, we are very transparent and we ask that you finance the vehicle with us. That's it. And we'll ship it. Since we're right in the middle of the United States, we can ship to about anywhere, less than about $1,000. And if you finance, we can cover that cost with the back end profit that we get. So we're very honest about it. And that's what people like about it. And even from the very beginning on the Maverick, that's the way I've been. And, on the Maverick videos, I even educated people that, hopefully you find a good local dealership that you can work with. But if you can't, we're here for you. Well, you can do it from us. And there are people that are like, I can't find a dealer close to me that's not doing a decent price. You guys are going to do MSRP and you'll ship it to me for free. If I finance, I'm in. And I want to get from you because you're the only one that's been giving us information and videos and teaching us about the process. So it just kept chugging along on those videos. And eventually it started, coming around. So luckily I have a great team here at the dealership that has allowed me to just do that. So, and I pretty much, I used a desk I used to, desk deals, started as internet manager, BDC manager. We now have a BDC manager. I've had to step away from that, step away from the desk. They allowed me to I pretty much almost work my own schedule. I do videos, I edit videos, some other things, pricing, that kind of stuff. Stay here for the janitor, as you can probably hear on the mic. But so yeah, it's worked out. So just,
I'm going to pull up the, what is the YouTube channel? Is it?
Long McArthur.
Yeah, Long McArthur. All right, I'm going to pull up the YouTube channel link, because if you want to see Tim's YouTube channel, there is the link. It's Long McArthur on YouTube. 37,000 plus subscribers. You're getting a lot of views. You get a lot of engagement. It's pretty amazing. I mean, it's really... And so here's what I want to ask you. Can you educate us about the custom order process? What's happening there?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what the way Ford's doing it is that you have to prove that it's a custom order for a real customer. So to do that, like for us on the Maverick, what we have to do, and of course any vehicle, is that we have to, when we order the vehicle for them, the order sheet, they have a new system that's called a WebDo. I don't know what it all stands for. It's abbreviation, but once you order it there, you print their order out, you send that to the customer, or if they're here, you can do it in person, but most all of ours are over the internet. So we send that over to them by email. They print it off. They fill out the bottom with their name, address, phone number, and everything. They send that back to us with a copy of their driver's license. And we also, you don't have to, but what we do is we do a buyer's order as well. So that customer knows that we're not going to raise that price on them. So here's the price. You see the MSRP. That's our price. Here's our $299 dealer fee. That's all we have. And there's your price. And then, so we have them sign that too. We sign it for them and they sign it for us. So that way they know and they feel trustworthy that we're not going to raise the price. And then Ford just requires us to have that order sheet. It matches the driver's license. So they want to see a real person, physical person. So, in what was it, May, Ford pretty much said, if you don't have a custom order, we're not going to make your vehicle, your stock units. I mean, it was like, months before we saw any stock, Super Duties. Because it was all custom orders. But now we see those orders are just coming in. I mean, we've had so many Super Duties lately, and for Ford, it's a green window sticker means it's for a customer, and blue means it's for stock. And we're getting all these green window stickers coming in right now on these ordered units. And we have, 360 Mavericks on order. So,
and are people waiting a long time? I mean, where does chip shortage enter into this?
For Maverick, they said it wouldn't be affected too much. We've noticed on F-150, it really has been quite a bit. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why they didn't even schedule the F-150s for a whole month last month. I think probably because of that shortage. And we're looking at that because that's our big, we sell a lot of F-150s, especially in December. December is a big, truck month. Super Duties, F-150s. We count on new sales because those farmers, people, business owners, let me get that, tax, vehicle for the tax money and everything. And I need to get it in December. And December is always a big month for us. Our closeout's usually a new car special. We got too many cars on the lot, come help us out, let's buy a new truck or whatever, F-150. And we're sitting here going, okay, right now, even if they scheduled now, we won't have them in December. They won't be here till January. So we're already looking at that. So we have a plan in place. Most dealerships probably don't have that plan, but we have a plan already in place that we are going to do for December. So we'll have trucks to sell. They won't be new trucks. But guess what? We have 45 Mavericks that'll be here in December because they're scheduled for build in October, November. That means they're going to come in December. So we already know we're going to sell 45 Mavericks in the month of December because those are already on order for customers.
So okay. Is there, Ty, go ahead, please. Right?
Whoa.
Right?
Yeah, wait. Let's backtrack. Okay, Tim, you haven't seen this. Joe may have seen it, but I saw it for sure. And I bet some of the people watching have seen Jay running his mouth at the information highway, posting the article about, what was it, Jay? They're only going to do custom orders. Remember that?
Well, and that's the thing is that's part of where, is it, Tim, is this the same thing as build to order? That's different, right? Or is it the same
Yeah,
thing?
it's the same thing. We call them customer orders. Retail orders is what
How does an OEM
verbiage,
build
but
to order? I actually,
No, but wait, here's what's crazy,
Ty, you
right?
go. Yeah.
So for a guy like me who's been around a while, I hear that and I think, are you kidding me? That is not how we do business. The last 30, 40 years of my life, you drive to the dealership, you get out of your car, somebody meets you, you walk around, you look at all the cars, and then you decide, I want that one. How in the world, you're telling me, Ford's saying, no, don't come to the lot. No, you can get online, you can build, custom order it. We'll get it to Tim will get it to you. Life is good. And now we've saved the world because we don't have acres and acres of cars sitting on lots waiting for somebody to show up and buy them. Is that really happening?
that's they're talking about
Joe's
that.
back.
I mean,
Show.
yeah,
job,
they're
Joe.
talking about that because I mean, like they're saying they even recently we have our general managers on the council for talking about for Ford products of here let's take out all these because you know the dealership vehicles usually you could pretty much just say the dealership could say here's all my stock orders, this is how I want them equipped, and you can equip them however you want, all the different options. They're gonna simplify that. They're gonna try to say, okay, we're only gonna do these packages available for these trims for your stock units, and then if they want something different, they want other optional equipment, you're not going to have any stock units like that. They're going to have to custom order it. So yeah, that's Ford's goal is. I think they've learned through this shortage that hey, maybe we can just do it this way.
And so
and a lot of people don't realize, but you've been able to custom order for years. I mean, all the cars that are in my driveway are custom built. I've been ordering them that way from the very beginning. My dad, he hasn't bought one of our vehicles off the lots in the years I've been here. He always says, this is what I want. He tells me what I want and I order it, and then he waits his 2 months and then it's here and he takes delivery. So
this is why I'm happy Joe's here, because in my mind, when I hear this, I'm like, wait a minute, we're not going to be hauling 5,000 cars a month now.
Well, I think there's been a lot of discussions, certainly since the pandemic, but also in the with the chip shortage, about how a lot of online build-to-order programs are going to be put in, are going to be kind of the wave of the future. And that's going to be interesting to see because, I mean, buying a car has always been kind of a tactile thing. You go up to it and touch it and I like the lines on it. I like the color in this light. You take it for a test drive to see if you like the way it drives. That's kind of always been an important part of the process. But it's like we're Amazoning new car sales a little bit and taking it a very, very different approach. And the other end of that equation, I mean, take a look at what has happened with some of the Carvana and even to some extent. Those other large scale type, you're essentially doing that. You're building to order. You're clicking and buying the car you want on the internet, and they're basically saying we'll find the car amidst the tens of thousands that we bought from auctions across the country and ship it to you. And it'll show up on the with the spiffy truck and the all those gadgets, and then
So here's a question for Tim then. Tim, you got 360 Mavericks coming. They were built to order. They're going to come on this date, and the customer is real because you had to put all that information to get the custom build. Okay, when it hits the lot, you're in your customer. Give us an example of one of the more difficult deliveries. Location.
Well, we have a couple that we have actually some orders in Hawaii. So those will get drop shipped from Ford straight to the closest dealer that we were able to work with and find there. But outside of those, I mean, we have, well, in fact, I think Ridgeview, I don't know if he's still on the live stream, but he's in here. He's from Maine. We have two for Maine, but I think they're going to actually fly in and drive theirs home. We have all kinds of places. We have a bunch in Florida, so we'll have some coming from here to Florida.
Sorry to interrupt you, but here's what I'm getting at is at what point does the customer say, I'm done waiting. I don't want this car anymore. I've had it with you. I've had it with the custom order. I've had it with the car hauler guy. I'm out.
Yeah, we've actually had some difficulty with that. We had one where, they said, okay, here's the date that we were going to have it, picked up, and, they weren't here on that date, or it wasn't earlier. We actually had one where they were frustrated because it was supposed to be morning, and end up they had a setback. And so it was, I think they might even had a change of tire or something.
So
it was
meet
pretty
me
drastic.
They want you to meet the airport. We're going to be at Gate D at 3:17. All right. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And so it was a little late, and so we actually, we did have to call them. We had to try to just do something to compensate, to help with that. But those can get tricky. But we've had, I'm not part of that the process of working with the shippers, but it seems like most cases it goes pretty well, and most people are pretty understanding as well, that have been working with us. So
Well,
as long as we're keeping communication all along, keep that communication going.
I just want to say Tesla has a community forum where people are talking about, like, well, it's been 3 months, it's been 8 months. Talk about patience. If you're waiting 8 months for your Tesla and you're waiting so much you're blogging about it, you've got heck of a patience. You really love that brand.
And I'll tell you a little history or a little experience that I have with that. In Tesla, they do a lot of things a little bit unconventionally for our business, and they make no bones about how they build geographically. So, in other words, on a particular week, the plant might be satisfying orders for the Southeast United States, and then the next week they may be satisfying orders for the Northeast, and the following week they may be satisfying orders for the West Coast. The week after that might be Chicago, and so on and so on. Well, the point of that is now that all sounds great on paper, classic, whatever. But if you're a car carrier or if you're a fleet or runner, boy, that's a disaster. Because 1 week out of the month, every truck in the fleet is going this way, where they may not have something to bring back that way, and now you're in deep trouble. And then right when you think, and then the next week you're getting calls to say, hey, come over here, we're buried on inventory, we need you back. Well, my whole damn fleet's in Florida, and you need them back to be able to go and service Portland, or whatever. It makes for some really substantial challenges. And also, and in a way, what that does from the fleet management standpoint is it makes it so that way you almost have to have second, like I call them anchor accounts, of other OEMs, just so that way you can keep that nice constant and steady flow. You mentioned a little bit about the patience level and all that other stuff. On the dispatch side, and in particular with new vehicle OEMs, there are dispatch standards that we're expected to keep, and they vary. The way they measure it is different for each manufacturer, but the gist of it is the same. The vehicle is tendered to the carrier, and there's a clock ticking. You like to use the word the ever melting block of ice, and it's sort of the opening phases of that whole equation. And we have a certain amount of days to be able to ship from origin to destination. Well, the reality is that I couldn't possibly ship every single vehicle, in, whatever the time, whatever metric you're going to use. It is nearly never possible to do a 100% flawless job. There's always going to be some outlier. There's always going to be, one unit that goes off to some far off place. Very important that the customer gets that order, but being able to mix that and, the economy of being able to mix that and get it where it's supposed to go is sometimes extremely challenging. And so when you're in my space, you're really building for the averages. You're trying to move your volume destination so that way, the driver can drop the remote destination alongside of a high volume destination, hopefully the one that's really nearby, so that driver is turning and then getting another load off, and so on and so on and so on. And so when you see those kinds of production delays, it is almost always because the flow of volume is lumpy. This area is heavier than that area for whatever reason, law of averages or whatever it is, fleet orders, things like that. But they all impact that stuff. And then the other end is too, is what do I have to do to get off? Those. You mentioned before you're a huge Super Duty dealership. I worked in Kentucky Truck for many, many years. I thought I was going to live and die in Louisville. I was there for a very long time. I love the town. It's a great city, great plant to work for, but it is a beast. That place builds an incredible amount of pickup trucks, and managing that inventory, it all goes into a very, very, very small lot, which then has to be moved by the carrier so fast that you almost don't have time to think. You're assembling loads with such a constrained amount of time and a constrained amount of window to service all kinds of other downstream operations, whether it's other trucking companies, railroad companies, drive-away distributions, and so on. So that's the essence of my world in the new car space. It's a heck of an adventure. Let's say it that way.
Yeah. Well, so okay, similar deal. And I think what I hear Joe saying is these are OEMs that are already ready to go. They're not necessarily sold. Is that what you're saying, Joe?
No.
No, they are sold.
Every vehicle that is produced is sold to somebody. Even the fleet orders, even the even crews and ship tos and bailment and commercial pools and all that. Someone is buying that VIN. That VIN comes out of the plant. There's someone with a check on the other side of it, and that's just one plant. I mean, a lot of them run very, very differently, but most of the time, and the domestics operate a little bit differently than some of the importers, or I'll call them. A lot of the importers have domestic plants now, so it's almost a fallacy to say, but like for example, our one of our very large customers, one of our all of my customers are my favorite customers, but Hyundai and Kia, they ship volume by a VPC, so the plant produces a bajillion copies of a certain car, and then the VPC is where the personalization takes place, and then that's the thing that makes that particular VIN suddenly get tied to a sale. But by the time the ASN is coming to me, ASN is advanced shipping notice. By the time the ASN is coming to me, someone has already put a down payment on that car.
So,
I didn't know that.
From Tim and Joe, looking back 10 years, OEM, dealer, distribution versus what's going on now. I mean, how do all these changes, how does all this work with your business model? I mean, that's both Tim and Joe, right?
I mean, that's the whole. Nothing happens in my side of the house without Tim's side selling cars first, and so much is dependent upon the things that the dealership does. A lot of times we in the industry on the shipping side, we all, boy, this industry would be great if it weren't for the dealers, or whatever. But the reality is that's where the check comes from. Without that piece of the chain, all of the other downstream items are just unnecessary. So, it's exciting to see some stuff, see dealerships trying new things and using your social media and using the internet and the abilities that it has to kind of, connect people that otherwise would not be connected, because that prosperity that is, that happens as a result of that, the whole, if that increased his sales by 5 or 10 or 15 or 20%, well, that's 5, 10, 15 or 20% more cars that he's placing orders for, which is that many more cars that I am getting ASNs for to ship, which is, the whole cycle goes down. So, much like something that was said earlier in the cast about having big wide open space for the car carriers to get in and get out, and making the lives of the car carriers, buddy, thank you. I can't tell you how many dealerships that we visit, and of every stripe you can imagine, where they have these huge, bright, open, airy places where customers can sip coffee and talk to salespeople or whatever, and then they have like a 45-foot long pad that they expect an 80-foot car carrier to get onto with 100 feet worth of freight and 45,000 pounds, and you got to walk 2 football fields over to the service department to be able to go find the guy to sign for the car, who's invariably at lunch. It could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. He's at lunch. You can't find him. And, all of those things that go into it, it slows the driver down. Having that new vehicle experience, for our driver, being able to get in, turn, and burn, it just gets those cars to you that much faster. So that's a really good example of how, you know, forward thinking and thinking about, you know, thinking really about the organics of your business, you know. And then again, I applaud the notion of using the internet and social media. And Jay and I had a really long, really interesting discussion earlier today. He mentioned about, you know, social media, and I went looking for that article I mentioned to you, Jay, about there was a guy, and this is when I was just a dispatcher million years ago, that I heard on one of the radio stations in New York City that said that any company that did not find a way to integrate the internet into its business model was going to be dead. It was simply going to fail because the internet was that much of a game changer. Well, I found the article. It was Harvard Business Review, and it was March of 2001 that they said that. And just as a gag, I reread the entire article just to see what it, you know, how much, you know, what it said. It is astounding how, like, current and timely this article that was written, you know, 20 some odd years ago, it really still is in terms of the use of the internet and the use of, you know, we call it social media. They had no concept of that in 2000. Social media, shoot, you know, MySpace was groundbreaking, and, you know, we all know where that went. So, you know, it's a kind of it's a crazy concept, but it's really brilliant to see that, you know, you guys are doing something with that. And something Jay and I were talking about is how, you know, social media and that online presence is, like, you know, for us and for our business model, it's kind of key because, you know, we do almost all of our dispatch virtually. We use the internet, you know, on a daily basis. If you know, if something were to go down, we're in deep trouble because our trucks at some point not know where to go. And that, all of that on the trucking side is just in time, just the same way as it is for, you know, Walmart and assembly plants and all that. So, yeah.
And following up on that, Joe, I had a couple questions in that. So, Tim, number one, do you need more transporters?
Yes. Yeah.
If somebody wants to contact you to give their lane and company info, what do they do?
We can, I'll have to find out we have Anna here that takes care of all of that. So,
okay.
Anna May is what she goes by. So Anna May is here. She is our person that handles all the transports here for us. And I mean, we have dedicated, you should see her a lot. I mean, we have a whole back row back here that, I mean, it's full. I mean, we struggle being able to get employees. I mean, every day when I come in and park, we have employee parking. We have cars that are setting up ready, waiting for shippers to take out to customers, you know, that we need to set up. So we always have them back here. And then when we have a shipping, we know it's coming, you know, they're coming to pick it up that day. We have a dedicated spot. And you were talking about parking. I think that's great because we have the street that goes between our dealership and another dealership, and they just come in. We have a drive that's 4 lanes wide that they come in, and that's usually where they park and they pick up the vehicles or drop off. If it's a Ford vehicle, that's usually where they drop off. We've had it to where we have 2 of those trucks that have been side by side unloading and still have room for people to drive and get out those drives. That's how wide it is. And then once they're done, they just keep going through. It kind of like circles around the dealership, and they go out the front where the main road is, and they're on their way. So we make it real easy for the shippers to come and pick up and drop off, you know, nice big drives and everything. So we're nice and easy to work with. But we always have those vehicles set up over there when they're ready, and they know they're picking them up. They know where they're parked. In fact, they're parked right in the lane, the parking spots right beside where they're going to be picking up.
And trees. How many dealers? I mean, I love trees. Most dealers, but trees are the enemy of car carriers. They are the worst thing. So I can't tell you how many dealerships sit there. Oh, you just pull around that side road. It's easy. Just pull straight down. And there's trees with giant, you know, oak trees with 11 feet up off the sky, and all of our drivers are going, oh my God.
We do have some trees on the street over there, but I don't think they're that big. So.
Yeah, the tree limbs are the devil.
Yeah.
One of the things that I find interesting about what Tim's doing, when I talk to new carriers that are trying to find out, I want to be a car hauler, I want to own my own business, what do I do? And okay, go talk to the car dealer. Well, what's at the car dealer? He's talking about something that I tap on a lot. the internet sales department is a growing segment under the roof of a dealership. So when I tell guys to go in, who do you want to talk to? You want to talk to the guy that buys the used. I'm a used car guy, Tim, but usually I say go talk to the used car manager. Where are you getting your cars? What auctions? Okay, can we build a lane here? Can we make something happen? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't like a lane and I don't like going to the same place every day. Okay, go talk to the internet sales department and ask them if you can assist them with their internet sales. Look what we're seeing live on the screen. We're seeing a guy, Tim, in Kansas that is literally telling us, I need help with my internet sales because they're going through the roof. This is really happening.
Yeah.
It's right
That
here
is so
live.
cool.
Talk to the dealer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how many we have. I mean, I know that they got a ton of them on the back row, and they all say, sold, and they're waiting, for shippers to come in and take them, to different places all over the country. So, I mean, yeah. And then, of course, also getting, of course, new cars, and you guys are already on top of that. And we do go to the auctions in Kansas City, Wichita. We're always buying vehicles. We had a guy here that loves doing auctions. So we're always buying cars from the Kansas City, Wichita auto auction, Midway. I think it's Mid-America or something like that, Midway. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to that one. And then of course we're sourcing online. So we're buying them from, places online. Like I said, we were doing a bunch from Canada recently. So I know, of course, one of my jobs is whoever I'm in charge of the person that photographs all the vehicles. So I've been seeing a lot of Canadian door labels. I'm like, they're coming from Canada, so we're gonna resource them wherever we can, and we need them shipped here.
He just said photos, didn't he?
Tim, we got to get Black Widow over to you guys. I'm gonna see
I'd
if I
rather
can.
not.
You don't want any Black Widow?
I like our process.
Okay, never mind.
He likes the
All
process.
We take a lot.
Yeah.
We take a
That's
lot
cool.
of pictures. I mean, we actually
4K?
have a turntable. They're not 4K,
turntable.
but 4K does take a lot longer to upload on the websites, so that it's going to slow down website time as well. So you want to keep those pictures at a certain quality, because you want to. I won't get into that because that's all another session. But you want fast load speeds on your website, because that'll help with Google Analytics and everything, and help promote your website to the top. So you want to make sure that they're loading fast. So if your photographs are too high quality, it's going to take too long for them to load, and it's going to slow your website down. But we take a lot of photos. We have a turntable. We do spins, so we have spin car. We do that, and then we actually take pictures of the vehicles. And I know I did see that, because I actually hadn't heard of them until I got on here, and I saw the commercial there that you had. I called it a commercial.
Hadn't heard of them till you saw it here.
So, yeah.
Camera one, how we doing? All right, cool. Back to
So, but I did see that, and having the cameras everywhere it goes around. We take a few more angles. We get inside the bed and such, and then inside we take a lot of pictures. Any extra pictures. So it just depends. Some vehicles there's actually, I know Ford has a product where they claim they put the VIN number in, and then Ford has the pictures are supposed to be pre-done for you and everything. And a lot of Ford dealers sign up with that, and I don't like that either. But anyway, we're getting off on tangent on that. But so I'm one of those persons.
Tangent.
I pay a photographer. That's her job, and I like her taking the pictures on each vehicle. It's an actual picture of the actual vehicle, and usually it's about I can usually take them about 15-20 minutes per vehicle, and then we do about 12 a day. It's usually all we have to picture in a day. It's usually what comes through between new and used. But
Tim,
and then we do a lot of custom stuff, so we got a lot of extra pictures.
I really appreciate you have this macro view of not only the dealership, but your industry as a whole. I'm loving that, because one of the things I was thinking about, and I know Anna's not here, so we're putting you on the spot, but I think you can handle it, is that, so you've got, all right, so you got the new vehicle stock orders coming in, then you got custom orders coming in, then you've got, it sounds like you've got used vehicle acquisition from local auctions. Then you are also using online digital auctions, so you've got inventory coming in that way. You've also got to ship some units to customers nationwide, because you got so much going on internet-wise. You might even have the final mile delivery customers that don't want to touch any humans and want the vacuum and the fog and all the. So you got a lot of logistics going on.
Yeah.
You got to have a good
cars coming in and
Rolodex going to get all that
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah, but here's what's cool. This, in my opinion, I'm really glad you came on, Tim, because this is what I call the ideal, perfect dealership. I mean, it's very clear. We have our new cars, we have our used cars, we have our online sales. We haven't even talked about what's going on with your wholesale units, right? Where are they going?
Yeah.
We haven't even touched that. There's 4 right there, and they're all clearly identified. And Tim's throwing down information. He's got it. That's Anna's department. That's the guy, the buyer guy. That's the other guy over there. My job is to do this. And it's really cool to hear it. And it's really cool to have Joe on here because Joe's hauling that stuff, the OEM stuff, and it's really neat. I'm glad you came.
Tim, do you guys like broker on your own, or do you guys use a third party? How does that work for you guys?
I'm not sure. I know that sometimes she like puts it out there for people to maybe bid on. Right. I don't know is that how maybe that's done.
Central
I don't know.
dispatch.
Yeah.
And
There's
then-
a couple different services for that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but yeah.
We ought to have Anna on sometime, maybe a noon show. I'd love to talk to her.
That would be amazing. You know,
Yeah.
not everybody's up for it, so we understand. We're not putting you any, but we do because they're
That's
actually
a really big deal.
Well, it is, and
Huge.
if she's putting 90% of the units on Central, whew, it's time to beef up the Rolodex, right?
How many outbound deliveries do you ship? You know, to where in I don't know, pick a week or month or whatever metric you want.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we sell about 200 units a month, and I know that 30% of those sold units are outside the state of Kansas, and about all those are delivered, are shipped. So we got at least 60.
That's
a
60
month.
units. So I mean, like F-150s and pickups and stuff. That's 10 loads a month. I mean, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
If you think about
It's
it.
huge.
Truckloads for 75 and 80 foot equipment. That's pretty robust.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
amazing.
consider that you said you service basically all the lower 48. That's a lot. It's something else.
That's impressive for sure. I love it. Tim, that's amazing. Joe, you're amazing. Jay, you're amazing. And I'm happy to be at the Automotive Logistics Supply Chain.
Dude, we're excited that we'll pivot in these last few minutes. We're going to be live with Ty tomorrow and Thursday at Automotive Logistics Detroit. So if you have, I don't even know where that's going to go. But here's what we do know is we went live at IARA from San Antonio, and it was amazing. And Tim, firsthand what happens once you start to really tap into something, that thirst for knowledge, the engagement, it's amazing what can happen. So it seems like Ty, we're embarking on this new live from show journey, and tomorrow kicks off our second chapter in what would seem to be a pretty large book, because I see us doing this a lot more.
Yeah, it's really good. I was thinking one of the things, like, why are you guys showing this? I can't make it there. Well, good news. There's another one coming in California November, and I think it's supposed to be a really good one as well. So the thing that I want you to pay attention to when I'm here and I'm live is the quality of character of these individuals, right? These are very, very good people that genuinely care about this industry. I mean, I was in there for 2 hours and people were already, having some happy hour, right? And nobody had anything negative to say about the chip shortage, about, oh gosh, the world's coming to an end. And I understand it's happy hour, right? So we're happy, and we're happy because we're seeing people. But there really is an energy. So the point being is one of the things, Jake, to meet what Jay's saying is, yeah, we're here, it's live, it's cool, and it's fun, but we're introducing you to a community of really good people that put out incredible information that ultimately will help you. That's what I think.
And so Tim, you joined us tonight. We thank you so much. There's no obligation or otherwise. We would love to have you back sometime in a panel discussion. How can we help you? Let us know how we can help you. You don't have to do anything and keep in touch with us other than now you know we're here. This is a car shipping business channel, a network, a community that we're tapping into in the delivery and shipping, carriers, dealers, auctions, etc. So let us know how we can help you. Joe, we always appreciate you taking the time to join us. So thank you so much. Everybody that joined in the live chat, thank you so much. And I'll tell you what. Oh, we'll do this. Here's what we're going to do. One more last thing. I'm going to hit the applause button. Ty, don't go anywhere yet. Before the end of the applause, during this applause, this is the family photo, as we call it. This is the roller coaster shot where we're all going to wave at the camera. Here comes the applause button. Just wave at the camera and smile because I'm going to take a photo. Ready? And then you six gun and you go crazy. Guys, thank you so very much for joining us tonight. You'll see this on LinkedIn and stuff. And let us know how we can help you, okay?
Hey, Jay, let everybody go and we'll do a quick walk through the exhibit just for the after-hour gang. Thanks, guys.
Good night, Joe. Good night, Tim. Thank you guys so much.
Good night. Nice to meet you guys.
Bye, Tim. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Jay, I'm in the exhibit hall.
And I'll put him in the waiting room. Let me just let him go here. Put him in the waiting room. Okay, so Ty, you're at the exhibit hall. Tell us more.
Yeah, let's do a quick walkthrough for anybody that's still around. Can you see me okay?
Yes.
Okay, tell me what you see.
Great. I see air charter service.
Air charter service. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
That's an amazing deal. Okay, this here is something that I had no idea existed. Yeah, obviously we all know it exists, but what a big deal it is in our industry, our ecosystem. This is huge.
Parts flying in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. See that?
We've got GTAI, Germany Trade and Invest. So what do they do?
Well, world's #1 logistic leader.
Oh.
There you go.
Interesting.
They're into logistics, obviously.
All right.
And so, see, that's why we're here. We're going to find out what they do tomorrow. I'll show you, for example.
Global logistics companies. Okay, how do you say it? Coin-Nagel? They're vessel shipping, right?
Yeah, now, they, remember the one picture I sent you?
Yeah,
where,
golf clubs and sunglasses?
This was, that was behind them.
Cool.
How fast is quick? Lightning speed. Whoa. Okay. Here's the ones that we're definitely. I'll give you the ones I talked to that said
44. Yeah,
yeah,
they're coming on
definitely
tomorrow.
Talking to them tomorrow.
Yeah, coming on tomorrow. Cool.
Yeah, Project
are you
44.
Are you gonna go live to people's booths?
Yeah.
All right. Now that's tomorrow at 1:30, right? 1:30 Central. Yeah. That's 2:30 Eastern.
Yeah. This one's for sure.
Okay.
This one's for sure.
That's gonna be a 1-hour show. We're gonna be live for a little while.
This is for sure.
Okay, AFMS, cool. That's Andrew at AFMS. Thank you so much, Tim. And thank you, Joe. That was awesome. All right, cool. AFMS, and they're talking about shipping rates, pricing. Not to mention, if nothing else, this should give you ideas. If you have a booth and you have signage, what are you going to put on it, right? What's your message? What's your #1 message?
Yeah. Watch this. This will be better.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay, now
he just
I can
turned
see.
to the view. Yeah, now he can see. Yeah.
I got to get it to my full screen, though. Hang on. Okay, that's good enough.
Cool.
One more thing. One more time.
Hang with us just a few more minutes. Ty is live at
Okay, so
yeah.
Hashtag ALSC live. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're definitely talking to Andrew tomorrow. We're definitely talking to Project 44 tomorrow, which was, let's see, that was, don't tell me, Ashley and Bart. We're going to talk to Ashley and Bart tomorrow here. Okay, got it. We're going to talk to Andrew here. There was one more I got. Okay, we'll probably talk to these guys anyway, just because they're a big player here.
Okay,
redefining
CNW, cool.
ASAP. Yeah, they're actually, check this out. I just put this together. Watch this. Hold on. This is crazy. Look at this. See that?
Right on. You got their card too. Man, you got cards?
No, this is your room key.
Oh,
for
what?
our room.
Oh, okay. That's a sponsor. That's a sponsor.
That's big.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go. Look
Yeah, you
at
ain't gonna miss
CNW
that.
putting
All
it
right.
out big time.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I just figured that out. Nice.
Cool.
Okay, next up, we've got Orbis.
Okay.
Committed to creating a better world
Oh,
through sustainability.
I bet they talk about batteries.
Oh, man. I bet they talk about some recycle. There it is.
Cool.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. So here's the front.
Oh, wow.
wheel.
Look at this guy.
thing
These
is
guys.
out of control.
Yeah, this is an end cap.
Watch
This is a big
this.
one.
You walk in.
Oh, it's Ryder. Oh, wow. We met Ryder in Baltimore.
Look at that. That's huge.
Yeah.
Welcome to the conference. Hello.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can get it over here.
Oh, yeah. I can tell we're on the rig. Oh, there's Carter Logistics. Sure. I
Carter?
recently saw somebody online.
Strategic consolidation locations, innovative logistics solutions. Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Here's DSV Global Transport and Logistics Air and Sea Solutions and Road. And look at the boat.
Wonder where they're based out of.
Whoa. Automotive Solutions. They have 40,000 plus employees. Wow.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to them. Wow. 80 countries. Wow.
I bet we'll talk to them.
Yeah, I want to.
Don't worry.
Nice.
Now, I've seen this one before.
Maersk. Yeah, that's vessel. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Right?
Yeah.
Ocean
Let's see.
vessel.
It takes an
Always on
on
supply chain.
to keep the auto business going.
I'm
Whoa.
pretty sure that's vessel.
What do we got here?
And as we learned at one of the other conferences, that you'll have companies that just handle the logistics at the port between
Yeah, yeah.
vessel and carrier. They just do
Yeah.
port logistics.
Yeah.
Wow. Detroit.
Here's Detroit. They're
Huh.
bridging the borders.
Door to
And
door
look up there at the
solutions,
top.
huh?
Let's see what it says. It says
Door
door
to
to door.
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't
Gets
want
your
to talk
attention,
about that.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Man, my little thing is weird.
We're going to wrap it
today.
up here in a minute. If you're joining us, this is kind of a preview for tomorrow, so thank you so much for sticking around. What's going on with the car? What's up with that?
Okay, well, take a
Oh.
quick guess.
So this is an enclosed prototype, or, well, I mean, actually it's covered. This could go on an open carrier, but you've
Yeah,
got
these
it,
guys are
right?
selling this business right here,
Yeah,
right? You see them
right.
going down
They're
the highway,
selling
the
that,
new cars.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do we call that?
Vehicle
even know how to-
Transport Protection. Convezione Andrea Group. Sounds Italian.
Cost savings, best quality.
So
Look at
you're
that,
not
100%
shipping enclosed, you're shipping. Oh, there must be a good.
Waterproof.
We need a good word for that. Open closed, huh?
Open.
Open closed. Ah.
There we go. All right, that's there's your tour for the night, for the day.
Nice.
I'm going to be
Thank you.
back here tomorrow,
Cool.
1:30 p.m. at Central Time.
So 1:30 Central Time. Mic check 1 2 3. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, Oh, there we go. Now we're hot. Yeah, we're gonna be live at 1:30 Central Time. We're gonna go live. I put the link in the live chat. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna go live at 1:30.
Okay, you got time for one more quickie.
Yeah,
this
show me
goes.
one more, and then
One
we'll
more,
let you
that's
go.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, one more. You never see Ty up this late, guys.
I
There's
know,
a reason.
right? I know, right?
This is really cool. If it's still open, I don't know if it is or not. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Huh? Fiona? Do you know me?
No.
I'm Ty.
Hi.
Do you know my buddy Jay?
No.
Hey, Fiona, how you doing?
ATI, Auto Transport Intel, YouTube guys. Are you
Nope.
with the Automotive Logistics?
We're used to it. No problem at all. We're so sorry.
We're buddies with Chris. We come to these and do live YouTube videos.
Chris, Matt, Marcus, yeah.
Marcus, Matt. Is Marcus here?
No.
Matt? I'm moving.
Yeah, Marcus.
Wait, you're
I
here.
know
I
Marcus.
met you. That's better. I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, Marcus, exactly. Marcus is not there. Matt is not there. But hey, Ty, how about
Okay,
this?
I'm leaving.
And then I'm going to let you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey,
Nice to meet you.
let's do this. Let's wrap it up this way. Here's what I want you to do. I do want you to try to connect with Richard and or Nemish.
I already got Nemish. When
Oh,
you
you
guys
did?
were talking, I got up. I told him we were going to talk tomorrow, so I already got Nemish.
That's great. Okay,
Yeah, that was
awesome.
easy. Yeah, he's
Okay.
in.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
and
I'm cleaning house here, man.
Dude, oh, that's what well, other than her, you were doing great. Okay. Listen, Ty, we're so excited to have you tomorrow live in Detroit. Really, I'm giddy about it. The live chat is going crazy. Ants, thank you so much. Great show tonight. Curtis, open covered. Curtis says open covered.
I like that.
And Ant says open wrapped.
Open wrap.
I like open closed.
I like open call. Wait till you see this. Watch
Pretty
this.
cool.
This is crazy.
Look at, he can't stop. He's on fire. What is that? Another form of marketing, I see. Oh, interesting. Very dynamic.
Okay,
Wow.
so watch this. Look behind me here. Oh, this way. Watch this. Watch. So here's the escalator.
Wow.
Come up.
It's very clean, isn't it?
Watch. Come up. And you're like,
Oh, I see. Now you come up, right? You cannot miss this.
oh,
Yeah. Cool. That's really cool.
isn't that neat?
Yeah, it's really neat. Really gets
And
your
they're all
eye.
up there. All
Nice
the
and
way.
nice and clean and classy. I love it. It's great.
Come on, we'll take you on down. While we're here, might
Oh,
as
we're
well.
going down. We're headed to the bus
Hey, if
station
anybody
now.
wants to leave, they can leave. Right?
Exactly. We're headed to the bus station live with Ty.
You
Hey.
see the pond? The pond?
Oh, hey, that's nice. I want to see that. That looks cool. Yeah, Ants is like, Ty is in heaven. Ty is in heaven, says Ants. Man, there's nobody. The whole place is cleaned out. Everybody's either hit the Peloton or getting some sleep. That's pretty nice. It's very artsy.
Up there tonight. Sorry, what? You guys just up there tonight. There's one more, two more, somebody up there. I know there's one more for sure. Yeah, I think it's just one of the people there. For the,
All right. Well, you know what? Once we see the U.S. Marshal, I think that means it's time to go.
you can
Right?
always count on Ty and the cops, right? Oh, man. Crap.
What's next?
Oh,
I think we should.
gotta
We better.
go.
We
sir.
we better wrap it up before I don't
Okay,
know.
bye.
We start seeing nightsticks. All right,
I
man.
gotta
We'll
go
see
back
you.
up there. I
We'll
lost
see you.
my base.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be
we'll
right
see.
back.
We'll see you
I'll
tomorrow.
hurry.
All right. Hey, Ty. We'll see you. Yeah, Ty is gone. That was it. Woo! Man, barely got out of there by the skin of his chinny chin chin. Okay, listen. Well, that definitely sets the stage for tomorrow. So please do join us tomorrow. Maybe we won't go live at 1:30. We'll be live at the tank. All right. Hey, listen. I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's show. I want to thank Timothy Bartz of hashtag FordVideoGuy of Long McArthur Ford. Thank you so much, Tim, for joining us tonight, sharing information. I want to thank Joe Bercari, Midwestern Car Carriers. Thank you so much for joining the show tonight. Of course, I want to thank ViLOG Virtual Asset Tracking, SuperFlo Systems, Murphy Auto Transport, Auto IMS, and Black Widow. Thank you so much for your participation in the channel. I do want to thank also for the super chats tonight. We've got Ty was in here, John Cochran, Mark Rodicke, and Super Dispatch ringing the cowbell. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate that. And please do join us tomorrow for day one of hashtag ALSC Live in Detroit at the Automotive Logistics and Global Supply Chain Conference. And join, learn something, ask a question, share your thoughts, grow your business. Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep. Peace out. Here comes the car hauler, and I'll talk to you soon.